I'm just gonna say it. What the fuck was the point in the King of the Ring?
Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Bullshit to build to some bullshit. But hey, you know what we build around here? We build content. So welcome to Max Wrestling, and thank y'all for choosing us. So thank you for choosing to spend this Thursday with the Captain, El Jefe, and our man Beer. Tonight we are still recovering because 5-hour shows on a Sunday. We got to knock this off from Forbidden Door. So much also went down there, and last night on Dynamite. Plus, we got too much of it, but we got even more for you. We hear from one half of the Max Tag Team Champions, the podcast machine himself, Michael Larkin, as he has a mysterious challenge to lay down. Now I'm intrigued.
You damn right. We've got a stack show for you this evening. So we're also going to recap Night of Champions, which, as Daz fantastically said, what the fuck was the point of the King of the Ring? I'm going to go back and cover you the NXT Great American Bash, which I thought was a very solid show. The surprise turn of events on Monday Night Raw, and King of the Ring being fucking worthless. Let's talk about it.
I actually enjoyed Night of Champions. I went from... Night of Champions was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
There was a 48-hour period where I was elated to fucking pissed.
They just do it on purpose.
So for the positives first, I thought it was a good show. You know, they kept us guessing on whether Jay was gonna piss us all off and get the win over Oba, but they made the right call. Or so we thought. Fucking love Danhausen cursing Liv. I popped like a motherfucker when he dropped the curse on her because I knew obviously it meant she was gonna lose. Then we had a little bit of a filler, and the main event. I'm pissed at that one, not because of who won, but because I found out who won before I saw it.
Well, it's mass. It was a massive thing. So I mean,
But
it's one of those where it's like, oh, stay off social media, but you're supposed to be a fucking, a PLE that doesn't mean shit because you're in the middle of the day type of thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was watching it 2 hours behind, I think, and
Somewhere around that.
I saw a spoiler about Oba. Then I managed to avoid all the other matches, and then right before the main event, I just accidentally opened Facebook, and the very first thing I saw was the ref presenting the fucking belt to Sammy. I can't unsee that now.
I don't think I was able to open any piece of social media, and it wasn't like immediately. Oh, again, this is our own algorithm, so I know we are our own selves to blame here. But regardless, it was like this was one of those where it was like back in the day, like, oh, you got to stay off social media because you don't want to get any spoilers. But no, we just fucking nobody thought PLE in Saudi. We didn't think, oh, they're really not going to pull the trigger, right?
No, because like, how many times has Sammy been in that position in Saudi? And we've been like, well, he's in Saudi. They're going to let him win the Rumble, or they're going to let him win the title, and it didn't happen. But we probably should have seen it coming a little bit more this time. We did kind of expect it.
I mean, we kept ranting about it. Saying,
we all predicted for it.
Pull the trigger. Yeah, that's true. We all advocated for it too. Predicted it the whole nine, and then they actually did it, and now we're like, fuck. Damn it, I should have stayed off my phone.
It was still a great moment. I just wish I could have experienced it without knowing what was going to happen.
Yeah, that part. You know what I mean? It would have hit a little bit better, but maybe give you maybe the Daniel Bryan kind of feel.
I will say though, maybe they went a little bit too far on the false finishes.
Jeez, you don't say.
They've had too many chances to pull the They've had too many chances to pull the trigger on Sammy. I remember he faced Drew at the Royal Rumble, but then Drew was never going to lose the belt so early.
No.
But I was so happy. I remember going, oh my god, holy shit, they fucking did it. I was going to put in the chat, but I thought you were behind. I thought, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was already spoiled.
I thought this show was, I'd say, a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. I enjoyed the cage match.
That's harsh.
The cage match was...
I think it was one of the better Saudi PLEs that I've seen.
I enjoyed the cage match. I thought that was an excellent match, even though the winner is a very debatable one. Obviously, Rollins.
Yeah, well, you can see why.
And then you had Trick and Ricky, which I thought was decent. I thought it was Ricky's best match since he's come to the main roster. But the crowd, abysmal crowd.
I think they give a shit.
They never give a shit. They never give a shit.
Then main event, I loved it. Great main event. Tiffany and Jade. Less said the better.
Like I said, filler.
I just could not get into Liv and Io.
The poo-poo match, sorry.
No, I was into it. I was into it more because I had a really strong feeling that Liv was going to win thanks to Danhausen.
That was the only reason I was invested. That was the only reason I was up for this fucking show after the goddamn opener. Because this opener was buns. Just absolute buns. Like, I love Oba, and, like, his style is, like, incredibly simplistic. He's this big powerhouse dude. You know, he kind of reminds me of the British Bulldog a little bit. Mainly because he keeps doing that fucking, like, knee buster move. I don't know why, but I love it. Nobody does it, but it's always the big guy that has to do it. But Jey Uso, Jesus Christ.
He's terrible.
And I know I've admitted over the years I've fallen off on the East side. I've become more of a casual than I have a hardcore for them. But even a casual can spot, like, Jimmy Uso. Like, we used to make fun of John Cena and the 5 moves of doom, right?
Yeah.
But that was a bunch of moves where it was, if he hit that sequence, you're done. That's what it was. That's it. But he had other bags in the, tricks in the bag. Jimmy Uso quite literally has 5 moves. I think it's 5. I might be exaggerating. It's a super kick. It's a splash. It's a fucking suicide dive.
Spear.
Oh God, that spear is
the baby spear.
Oh God,
hey,
it's terrible.
There's kids in like youth American football that have better spears than that, and that's telling you something.
Nah, guys,
he does
how big is Jay?
They all look. What's happening?
How big is Jay?
6'6".
He better not be no 6 foot.
That's 6'1", 6.
No.
Because Jimmy's actually a big dude.
6'2", 242. He doesn't seem that big at all, but
not even close.
Those big Jims are quite a big dude.
In real life standards, that's pretty big compared to like us. But in wrestling standards, somebody that size shouldn't be using a spear.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not only that, here's the other thing that like kills me. Like, I get that as a tag team, like the duo super kicks, like, were like impactful and got the crowd going and what. You're on your own, partner. I don't need to see every single awkward super kick you can come up with. Oh, I jumped onto the post and almost knocked myself out. Hit you with the tip of my toe, super kick. Oh, I'm like half down on one foot. Hit you. Like, dude, enough. Like, your fucking dad, and I'm going to say it like this. Your fucking dad used to go. Okay? Your dad used to go. Before Rikishi was a thing, Jacob Fatu used to go. I know. Retro Rewind, okay? I was fucking in it, dude. If there was anybody, like, I was... As we clamor for the, the quiet dudes, I was clamoring for a fucking Jacob Fatu title run. I'm like, why don't you fucking pull the trigger on this guy? He's entertaining as all fuck. He's over as all fuck. And he can wrestle. Like, he can really, really wrestle. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I would have hella pulled the trigger. But, again, that's the 90s. Different style, different whatever. I'm looking in 2026 classes. Regardless, that's your daddy. And you got 4 moves.
Rikishi used to use a super kick, too. Very rarely.
Think sparingly when it was impactful. They're not impactful when it's your literal only offense. You remind me of Shawn Michaels in the WrestleMania game. Or that's your only move. It's just a super kick.
The funny thing to me is like the Usos overused a super kick like fuck in a match. Remember when people used to give the Young Bucks shit for super kick, and they'd do spots where there was like 4 super kicks at once.
Yeah.
Same thing. But it's okay because it's in the E. So.
I guess.
Could you imagine if we did have the Usos against the Young Bucks? We have to do a count of how many super kicks we'll get. I mean, nothing against the Bucks. I love the Bucks. I think they're great. Man, you could be looking at triple figures.
They'd have to put a clock in the bottom.
Yep. Just a fucking ticker that counts all the super kicks. But that'd be the other thing, though, too. At least the Bucks can do more than just that. You know what I mean? Yes, they still have a bunch of moves where it's like, oh, I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it. But they can also be innovative.
Oh, God.
I have yet to see the Usos really be innovative.
I maintain there's nobody better than the Young Bucks at synchronization and just flow of double team moves. And if that makes me a mark, that makes me a mark. I don't give a shit.
Hey.
I do think they fucked up the order of matches at Night of Champions where they did King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like I said, it was a little bit of a filler in the middle before the main event. Because I think we went from high to high. Then the cage match was really good. And you just needed to cool down on the other two matches before you got to the main event. And unfortunately, that was Trick and Ricky and Tiffany and Jade. You probably should have put the Queen of the Ring right before the main event.
Mm-hmm. That or started with it.
The problem is they wanted to put them both on fucking ESPN.
That part.
Which, again, networks interfering with the product.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, TKO, bub.
And it's not going to end. And it's not going to end anytime soon.
Nope.
Oh, that explains the perfect time slot that they have right here. Fucking,
we got to get our shit in on ESPN first.
They said, you got 8 minutes and y'all got 15 minutes because they stopped 4 seconds prior to the fucking cutoff time.
Because in some
case, that is spot on.
Yep.
Because in some case, it's actually pretty much false advertising in a way. Because when you have two matches like the big matches, I think Oba and Jay to start was trying to give us heart attacks, thinking that Jay was going to win because of Brock, which we'll get to in a second. But Liv and like EO, it's like being on the fucking pre-show.
Damn.
Like having a pre-show match, which EO and Liv, as does so very well, you could have had the penultimate match before you got to the main event.
Yeah.
Why didn't you have Tiffany and Jade on the it's like a buy-in sort of show, but
or Seth and Braun.
Because ESPN wanted the two tournament finals. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Seth and Braun could have been on it. Yeah, well said.
But we digress. Both are fucking pointless anyway, because EO is now facing the person she just beat to become Queen of the Ring.
Hey.
Which makes no sense.
We can't create other opponents.
And Oba's not even facing any champion because he'd rather face Brock. So why the fuck even put him in the tournament? You could have given him a match with Brock anyway.
Seth Rollins should have won it, because then you can have Seth Rollins against Roman Reigns, which is what we're having.
Did you book it with knowledge? Hey, what do you know?
I fucking hate wrestling.
It's sometimes. Like brains work sometimes. Or maybe it's just ours.
It's crazy.
Because
unbelievable.
I can't see him working both nights. Because either way around wouldn't work. You'd have to have him becoming champion, then going up against Brock, and do you put the title on the line? Or do you go through a Hell in a Cell match on night 1 and then you have to go through a title match on night 2? Neither way is going to work, so we can't do 2 nights.
And I don't care. I'll live on that hill and I'll die on that hill. Brock and Oba should main event night 1 of SummerSlam.
Well, yeah, you might as well. You might as well have, but he's going to want to go on first. You know it.
I think I'd rather than main event night 2 because I'm pissed that Oba's not going for a title after winning King of the Ring, but I'm excited for him and Brock, and I'm more invested in that than I am in Roman and Seth again.
Oh, God.
These guys been feuding for fucking 12 years.
Yeah. Ever since the Shield broke up, dude. Are we still mad that the Shield broke? I know somebody's still mad that the Shield broke up. Somebody was.
Then again, would we've got the Tribal Chief? Would we have had the Architect? And would we ever have had Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. John Moxley?
No.
Jeez.
And I went back last week, I think, to watch that final interview with the Shield. And there's just no trace of Dean Ambrose. Like, he's pure John Moxley right before he leaves.
Nice.
And even Seth and Roman
Love
are just looking at him like, yeah, that's a different cat.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And he is 100% a different cat.
Io and Liv, obviously they're going into the rematch for the title this time, but with Io nursing an injury, which may or may not play a factor into the decision, because obviously Liv worked on it with that half crab, which apparently is one of her new finishes.
Hey, I guess you get to learn something, which I don't know.
But at the same
I
time,
was so
Judgment Day is
bored
still
with that
pissing
one.
off Danhausen, so we can
Yep.
hope.
You were screwed. Screwed from the jump, girl. Love me,
So-
Danhausen. Everything Danhausen does, I win.
Everything Danhausen's doing right now is just turning into pure gold. Because
Factual.
was the second the curse on Liv, I was like, Io's winning.
Yeah.
Please can we have Io and Rhea? And then you could have had the turn by Roxanne Perez or Raquel
Yeah.
against Liv. But
Yeah,
I think it's lazy what they've done with Io
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Liv. I just want you got 5 weeks to build a story, or 4 weeks.
And
Where's Stephanie Vaquer? Or are they going to make it a triple threat, which I wouldn't be sad with. If they had Io, Liv, and Stephanie, I wouldn't be disappointed. Because Stephanie's still got the story with Liv. 6, 7.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't. It's better. It's better than getting what we're going to get, the repeat match, because we have no other way of booking. So you might as well shoot and Hornet and make it a triple threat. At least it's better than nothing. It's
See, I didn't
what
think
this company does is they drive, I guess their marquee match or whatever, at least their idea of a marquee matchup, down your throat to the point where you're like, this is the standard, and then you're like, well, now I don't care about your standard, now I don't care about your division, and then that's what happens, because you fucking run the same program over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You wonder why kids, like fucking kids our age, or the adults our age, hated certain Disney movies growing up, because we had to fucking watch them on repetition. Okay, shit gets annoying after a bit, bud. I know fucking Scar killed Mufasa. Okay, I know how how Simba saved the jungle. I know. I don't need to watch it again, but I'll watch it again. But that's not the point. Okay, you cannot consistently rinse and repeat and expect us to give a damn, especially when it's your entire division at this point. But again, it's the same thing on the other side. It's the same thing with AEW. You know what I mean? You fucking continuously go with a safer route than experimenting, and you fucking sit there and, well, I wonder why we're not growing, because there is no interest. There is no interest. We know who's gonna win. We know who you're gonna put up. We know who's gonna this. We know who's gonna that. We like it for the moment. Now we're over it. When are we gonna move on? We ain't moving on. So yeah, might as well make it a triple threat.
I mean,
Give me some spice.
could be back anytime. I didn't think her injury was that bad. It was some kind of shoulder injury. Apparently she was originally penciled in to return around Clash in Italy. Obviously she didn't.
No. She's waiting then.
So yeah, it could be anytime now.
And there has been talks about all this visa thing that's been going on, hence why Dragonov's
that
not
part.
back yet.
Oh, man, they keep stopping
Damn,
and
WWE,
starting on
what you doing,
Dragunov.
dog?
Mike can wrestle back.
So they finally pulled the trigger on Sammy.
Holy crap, did they ever?
Hopefully they can give him a decent run. No idea which direction they're going to go for SummerSlam. For a long time now, I really, really hope, and I love Cody, but I really hope they keep the title off of Cody for a long time now, because, like, I'm not one of the people that turned on him, but he did have it too much.
Yes.
Too much is an understatement. It's Cody was another one where it was, hey, it's working, right? He's over, right? Look at him, right? And it's like, okay, fine, Jesus. And now it's like, why don't you like him? I fucking wonder why. What was the same shit we used to say about John Cena? I'm fucking so sick and tired of him winning. I'm so sick and tired of him winning.
Cena actually had decent feuds, though. Like, Cody was more interesting chasing the championship. And then every time he got it, what do we do with it now? I don't know. We ain't really got that many heels.
I hate to be the dude to sound like the guy, but I'm pretty sure we said that same shit about John.
Yep.
Oh, he's so much better chasing it than he is holding it. We know. The chase is always better than the reign. It's always better. It's always better. It's always better. Unless you're MJF.
Yeah. He's killing it right now.
He's the only exception of the rule, dude. Like I don't know anybody whose chase has been underwhelmed, I guess, by the fucking actual reign itself. Normally that supersedes it all. Not for him, but that's the other company.
I can't wait to talk about the other company because I got a lot more positives to say on that side.
Yeah, same.
Until then, we haven't done this for a while, so it's time to jump in our wrestling DeLoreans because we got to go back. It's This Week in Wrestling History. A couple of short pieces this week, kicking it off with June 29th, 1998. 24 hours after Kane shockingly won a First Blood match against Stone Cold Steve Austin at King of the Ring to win his first WWE Championship, Austin even more shockingly won it back in the main event of Raw. Both matches featured interference from The Undertaker, who was pivotal in both outcomes. And I can't really recall how many times I've rewatched this match, the King of the Ring match. That whole 98-99 run, I watched it on repeat. But every time, as much as I love it, at King of the Ring, when Undertaker hit Stone Cold's chair with his own chair, and that caused Austin to bleed, the motherfucking chair came nowhere near his fucking face. I'm sorry, but it didn't. It flew out of his fucking hands.
In the era where dudes were getting annihilated with fucking chairs, they didn't even touch it. Love it.
But he bled like fuck, so.
Like a son of a bitch. Hey, that's called storytelling, bud. That's called storytelling.
Then, of course, even though Undertaker helped Austin kind of win the title back on Raw, he still gave Taker a stunner for costing him the title at King of the Ring. So,
I think Kane deserved a longer title reign, if I'm very honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he went on to have longer world title reigns, but 24 hours for your first reign when Kane was as hot as he was, no pun intended, in 98, 99, he definitely deserved a longer reign.
Yes, he did. It would have meant a lot more, but then again, it's, I don't know, shock factor? Pop value? Who knows?
It was also weird seeing Undertaker come out in a t-shirt during the main event.
Part.
Because he just wrestled Mankind earlier in the night too in that infamous Hell in a Cell match.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
Which is a match that you should definitely show anybody who's never seen wrestling before.
Yep. So you want to see somebody die? What? Yeah, come on, let's watch.
How's he not dead? Because it's Mick Foley.
Yeah. He's descended from above. Not from above the cell, but higher up.
Moving on to June 29th, 2014, Seth Rollins captured his first Money in the Bank contract, leading to one of the greatest cash-ins of all time at WrestleMania 31, aka the heist of the century.
Dude.
I remember marking the fuck out when his music hit, I went, yes! Cash in, Rollins, you bitch.
Innovative, because nobody up to that point had ever cashed in during a match to turn it into a triple threat.
Which was, again, innovative as hell. Shocking as all hell moment. I can still see it. Like, I can still see him beelining it down that ramp all the way in San Francisco, just hitting it. We all know the background. He's all telling dudes, thanks so much. Thank you, whatever. Hits the stop, wins the belt. Like, without that moment, Seth Rollins isn't this guy. Let's just say that part.
I still hear Michael Cole going crazy.
Oh, yeah. Hell crazy.
This was referenced on Raw, and we've been talking about it. June 30th, 2002, Brock Lesnar won the King of the Ring, defeating Rob Van Dam in the final and going on to very soundly defeat The Rock at SummerSlam for the Undisputed Championship, which, again, should have been a bigger match than it was, but Rock was on his way out. Brock was climbing up very fast. I think he'd only been there officially on the main roster like 3 months when he won King of the Ring.
He was
After WrestleMania 18, where he debuted.
And then a couple months later, he's beat The Rock, of all people, for the title.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's topped Brock Lesnar's debut year. Oh, do you know what, though? Oba's coming close.
I was just going to say, I was like, the guy he's taking on right now, maybe. That's a close one. Let's see if he can get a world championship soon then.
Yeah,
And to kids going forward, if you haven't watched SummerSlam 2002,
oh yeah, one of the
watch
best.
it. The best ever for me.
Hey, yeah, go do your history.
You got Triple H, Shawn Michaels, unsanctioned.
Oh,
Kurt and Ray.
Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio. You got Trish Stratus kicking Howard Finkel in the balls.
Benoit and Van Damme. Which I thought was a banger match, by the way.
Slap.
That was a great SummerSlam.
Hell yeah, it was.
And also, this was the last time King of the Ring was like an official annual pay-per-view. I think they brought it back for a network special a couple of years, but it was never like a proper pay-per-view ever again after this.
Yeah,
which
something
sucks.
for the WWE network, I think, yeah.
You know what, you may as well just call Night of Champions that now, because we had 6 matches at Night of Champions. 3 of them were for championships.
That's not Night of Champions.
No, the premise of Night of Champions was every title on the line. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I know they had like fucking 12 matches, but there was more titles on the line at Forbidden Door.
This is true.
And 1 or 2 of them wasn't even AEW titles.
That's the best part.
And then finally, July 5th, 1999, even though it was pre-taped on June 28th. Because back in the 90s, they used to tape 2 episodes of Raw, 1 live, 1 for next week.
Back in the 90s.
But July 5th, 99, this makes me feel old. The Hardy Boys defeated the Acolytes to win their first WWE Tag Team Championships.
Fuck.
I'm getting old.
He said they're first. Now look where they're at. Jesus Christ.
Current are they TNA Tag Team Champions again?
Yeah.
Yes, they won on Sunday.
Sunday.
Slamversary.
Okay, how many times? Fuck off.
They beat the System, Righteous.
Oh yeah, the new system.
Aren't they like 19 times? Have they won like tag titles like 19, 20 times already in all the companies they've been in?
So let's count it. 6 in WWE.
Okay.
Actually 7 because they won 8 because they won SmackDown and then Raw as well.
Oh.
And NXT.
8 times. NXT, yep, they won that once. WCW, they kind of won in WWE as well during the Invasion. So let's say that's 10.
Jesus, fuck.
That's just in WWE. Then they had 5 in TNA. 1 in Ring of Honor.
16.
So, yeah.
AEW?
Pretty much call them... No, they never won the titles in AEW. Jeff didn't really have a great time in AEW.
Yeah, we know.
So, yeah, they're pretty much the Ric Flair of tag teams.
Holy crapola. All right.
On the same night, The Rock defeated Triple H in just a random steel cage main event. Because that's how Raw rolled.
Yeah. Again, Raw in the 90s was fucking wild.
And I wish we can go back to them fucking days.
I mean, hey, it was good times. Nostalgia does hit. I tell you what.
But like I said, 4 short, snappy pieces. That's all your history this week.
Hey, we gotta love the history, and thank for you. History class is over, but we still got more for you still to come tonight. We dive into the incredible Forbidden Door show and the fallout on Dynamite. But first, the great promo bash is on the horizon, and we're gonna hear from one half of the Max Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It is the man himself, Michael Larkin. Take it away, Big Mike.
Hello, Max Wrestling. This is Mike Larkin, the podcast machine, and one half of the Max Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it sweet. Let's get down to business. So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's a lot that's been going on here in Max Wrestling. And, well, guys, come on. Chris Reed is back. Can't you feel the excitement? I thought so. Now, Chris Reed is a man of many gimmicks. He was the Mercenary, the Destroyer, the Desolator, and after watching his live video, CM Punk? Well, Mr. Reed, you said you have a lot to say, and you're going to get a chance to do that on July 16th, the week before the Great Promo Bash presented by Max Wrestling. And no, your opponent's not me. Because let's be honest with you, I already spanked that ass and whipped it twice on Sunday. Somebody read him a bedtime story. You don't want none of this again. But I do have an opponent for you. Your opponent is a first-time ever opponent for you and someone who I call a brother. Someone who I love dearly. Someone who's been my best friend for 18 years. That's right. The other half of the S&M podcast, the other half of the Steve and Mike show, Steve Nicoforo. Stevie Nicks, if you will. Now, what Steve is going to do against you on July 16th is something that you have struggled to do throughout your Max Wrestling career, and that is be yourself. See, you're not going to get the son of the goon, the guy who wears the hockey mask. You're going to get the guy that I've known for 18 years, a guy that's always watched my back, and someone who's one of the most funniest and creative sons of bitches that I know, and that's Steve Nicoforo. So on July 16th, for the first time ever, it will be Chris Reed versus Steve Nicoforo, Stevie Nicks. And well, Chris Reed, you walking, talking hemorrhoid, consider this your tune-up, your warm-up before you get to beer, before you get to Phoenix, Promo Slam, Promo Series. I don't think you know what you want to do because all you've been spewing is a bunch of mumbo-jumbo, and I'll be honest with you, Chris, and I don't mince words, you run your dick licker too much. But we'll see how you do. July 16th, the week before the Great Promo Bash. Chris Reed versus Stevie Nicks. Chris Reed. He's back. Ah!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Welcome back to Max. I am your captain along with El Jefe and Beer. Speak their names and they appear. If you like what you've seen so far, make Max Wrestling your new home. We have sticky barbecue pork burritos.
Hey, let's go.
I did anyway. All you gotta do is drop a people's elbow on the like button and a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button because that's how the algorithm works. We're here every single Thursday because it's a Thursday thing.
Need to start getting that burrito on Thursdays, for goodness sakes. For those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, sorry I couldn't put a burrito in a podcast. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your favorite podcast. And for a whole bunch of links and a whole lot more, head over to the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And also do not forget to join Cypher for the Aftermax Live on Facebook right after the show. QR code is on the screen right now to our Facebook group. As you saw, I had a little bit of a run-in on Aftermax last week. There could be guests, as myself was. There could be challenges. It's the most unpredictable show as they come. So as we always love to say, scan and go, following and after the show.
Let's go get to it. So, speaking of unpredictable, as we proved last week, we never know what's going down on a Max event. And our next one is the Great Promo Bash. It comes your way on the best day it can come your way on July 23rd as we celebrate our 600th episode and we predict the first ever AEW redemption.
And it's already motherfucking stacked because the Knowledge Championship will be on the line when El Jefe Moses Marquez challenges Beer, and it will be...
Oh. There we go.
Keep forgetting to do that. Where am I going? 3, 2, 1. And it will be good old-fashioned best of 7. And he took my title, my TV title last week. But El Jefe is now a 4-time television champion. And it will be title for title.
And I laid down the challenge last week to El Jefe. He is a great man for accepting it. We are in for a banger match. And it's also the Battle of the Masked Scousers. After weeks of torment, we finally get the Luchador equivalent of Liverpool versus Everton. We get the Batalla of the Mersey. It's Scouse Mysterio versus Scouse Americano. Interesting contest.
Can't wait.
Interesting indeed. I think we're all a little more intrigued for that, but I got an even more intriguing one. It is our main event for the first time in Max Wrestling history. Actual last man standing match. One more time. It's beer. It's the Phoenix. It's for the biggest prize we have, the Max Wrestling World Championship. Who will be the last man standing?
And by the time I get to the end of the show, I will be a triple champion. Now, it's just 3 weeks away. It comes your way. July 23rd. And one of the theme songs is Destination Unknown by Metal Forge. Now, this is exclusive to Max Wrestling right now. If you want to listen to it, just ask me very politely. As always, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more informaciones.
Gonna have a listen.
Yeah, you gotta look out for Metal Forge. And also, breaking news just a couple of nights ago on an impromptu after Max, or pre-Max, I guess. The brand new King of the Mic has made his decision. After taking his crown last week at Open Door, Cypher has weighed up the promo champions in Max and has chosen to challenge Robert Davis for the International Championship at Promo Slam. And I haven't fact-checked yet, but as Cypher said, it may be the first time they've gone one-on-one.
I believe it is as well, and it's made official as the man himself can claim his prize. So, Robert Davis, I hope you're ready, because Cypher looks prime and ready.
And just to clarify for everybody, we waived the International Championship rule where you have to be from different nations, purely because the King of the Mic gets the choice. But also, the rules for the International Championship are the same as TV rules, except you can do camera cuts, you can use gimmicks, you can use music, you can use everything. All that matters is the clock.
I love it.
Banger match in the making.
So, for now then, a ride into Tuesday nights, because Beer is here for his round of NXT.
Thank you for your kind introduction, Cap. Now, this is Beer. This is the Great American Bash review. I thought this was an okay show. Now, I would not say it was better than Slammiversary or Forbidden Door. I thought it was better than Night of Champions. So, we're going to kick it off. NXT Championship match. Tony D'Angelo defends against Naraku. Tony D retained, but I was very surprised about, considering that Tony only got one eye. And Tony wins with the Spinebuster, which led to the end where Naraku attacked Tony after the match, which leads to NXT, where the former Evil did attack Tony again. So I can see another match down the line. I believe that there is another Heatwave, NXT Heatwave. Is on the same day as All In, so WWE, stop counter-programming AEW, it's fucking ridiculous. Next up, Women's North American Championship match, Zarya defending against Tatum Paxley. Absolute banger. The match of the night for me. Zarya is too good at the minute, and Tatum is the best worker in NXT by some freaking distance. Zarya retained with the F5. And very good, solid match again. On Tuesday, we did have a match between Kalani Jordan and Tatum Paxley. And we did have the debut of Nikki Blackheart, who attacked Tatum at the end of the show. Which is great because I love Nikki. She's fantastic. We have the next match, Shiloh Hill against Tristan Angels. This had no right to be so good. This was such fun. I enjoyed this match. Shiloh wins and hits the Whisper of the Beast for the 1, 2, 3. And there was a little thing under the ring where Shiloh attacked Angel's got a bit of a sleeper hold in under the ring. It's very weird, but hey, it's what it is. Next match, Women's Speed Championship match. Sees Ren Sinclair defending against Ariana Grace. Still, please get rid of these titles and give another mid-card title. These titles are worthless. Do you think I only want to see Ren Sinclair wrestle for 5 minutes? I mean, I could watch her all day, but you know it is what it is. Ren retains. To my surprise, she makes Grace submit in the final wrench with 15 seconds remaining on the clock. This was not bad, but like I said, I do not give a fuck about the Speed title. Right, so next match, Dion Lennox goes one-on-one with Saquon Sugars. I thought this match was a bit disappointing. I don't think this match lived up to the potential it should have done. Saquon wins. And at the end of the match, Dark State attack Saquon. So it looks like it is going to be another match down the line. Can I just say, Saquon's new theme sucks. It is terrible. My God, man. Get rid of Death Rebel, for fuck's sake. Next match, Miles Bourne defending the North American Championship against Tavion Heights. I could not get into this match. I have no idea why a lot of people say it was good, but I just could not get into this. And this was the match I was really looking forward to the most. Bourne retains with Bourne again, with both men can join sportsmanship at the end of the match. Remember, they are a former tag team. So, I can see Tavion being a relatively solid good heel. Main event, Lola Vice defends the NXT Women's Championship against the beautiful Kendall Gray. Excellent match. I thought this was the second best match of the night. Now, a lot of people are going to beg to differ, saying that this match was better than Tatum and Zarya. Kendall Gray wins the Women's Championship. Outstanding match. Even Dave is praising Kendall Gray. So Kendall wins with the shades of Gray in a very, very good match. So congratulations to Kendall, the new NXT Women's Championship. Now when we get to the Bell End board, there is going to be a certain idiot that's going to be named for bringing up something that was from Miss Gray's past. But anyway, that's for me. And now we're going to go back. We're going to talk about the Door of Forbidden Door.
Night of Champions to Forbidden Door. And what a show it was. I know we complain that TK overbooks his pay-per-views and they last like 4 or 5 hours, but I don't know if it was the fact that I watched it in bits. Well, not so much I did watch it all in one morning, but it was in segments. So, excuse me. It didn't feel too long.
No, not in segments. I believe it wouldn't feel too long, but when you've had an entire day and you sit down to watch a show at 5, and then, honest to God, it kind of started a bit slow for me. I kind of thought it was like a bit on the slow side. It really needed to pick up. Like, the opener was good, but then, like, the match we got with, like, Kenny and Zach, banger, just not the kind of match I expected. You know what I mean? But then again, I think that old brain of mine likes to think that Zack Sabre Jr. is the same Zack Sabre Jr. from, like, the best of the Super Junior days. But that ain't him. You know, that was good. Love the bloodbath that was Jon Moxley and Bandito. Thought that was fucking great. I mean, this was an overall, like, really, 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 really good show. And then the last 2 hours picked the hell up. Like, that was, like, the end of it. Maybe not so much the tag match. You can kind of overlook Cope and Cage and the Dogs. But Thekla and Starlight Kid, awesome action. awesome story that made you hella invested. Like, you got a guy who's in charge of Stardom taking a bump for a mask that has a loogie in it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you can't sell this to people, dude. And it was just hot. It was over. The entire thing was great. I know I'm gonna get a little bit of heat for this one, and I'm gonna apologize as it is. I personally loved Mercedes Moné and Maya World. I thought that match was just out goddamn standing, and Maya World's introduction to the world is one of just, hey, how the fuck you doing? Look out for me. I can talk for hours about the Death Doors match.
Oh yeah.
First off, the only thing I'll say just to kick it off is that round cage, loved it. I don't know why, it was just simplistic and it was badass. To leave that on that, and for one simple statement of the main event, and this has come from a person who had been like deeply indulged in New Japan wrestling for quite a bit. This was AEW's Okada Omega. If this is not 6 stars from Dave Meltzer, then hey, but fucking hang it up, finally clean that office up, and get the fuck out of the biz. Because, like, I don't know what else to say. This match, it had absolutely everything you could want. Absolutely everything. But I don't want to jump to the main. I'm sure there's more to talk about.
You know what? Let's talk Mercedes first, because I don't think you're gonna get any heat for it. I think the general consensus is it was an amazing match, and as much shit as we give Mercedes for being over-pushed, her cringiness,
all of it.
the quote-unquote creative control, but I can't say anything bad. This match was off the fucking charts. Maya World, what an introduction.
This match fucking ruled.
That was such... Like, honestly, I didn't see her match against Athena, so this was really the first time I've seen her properly. So impressive.
Oh, the match against Athena was really good, but then again, I expected a really good match with Athena because Athena is Athena. Yeah. Everyone she goes against puts on a banger. You know what I mean? She's that good. She's that talented. She's able to carry so many people. Mercedes is not known for carrying too many folks. They have to have on a level to match hers. This level might be above hers. Okay, because that's how good Maya World looked. They did have a couple of botches before any of you fucking knuckleheads coming to me at the goddamn comments. Yes, there were some botches, but for someone as fresh to AEW and as comfortable in the spotlight as she is, they audibled. They messed up. Oh, I don't think we're gonna do it. Audible. I don't think we can do the spot. Audible. Instead of forcing the move, and we've seen WWE like, nope, we're not done, and we're not leaving this until we hit the spot.
We've seen Mercedes do it.
Exactly. And if we're able to break that habit, that's already growth. And then again, that's the couple of botches we had. Everything else was fluid. It meant something. It was hard hitting. The action was great. She has this interest. She reminds me of Athena. The way I think she got trained by Athena.
She got trained by the two of them, yeah.
Oh, well then fucking Jesus, bud. That'd tell you there. Because, I mean, she looked a younger, more aggressive, maybe a bit hungrier Athena. A little slower and a little sloppier. But was just as confident, just as brave, and just as hungry. I loved it. I loved this match. Fuck, did I love this match.
Great match.
I don't give a fuck. Push her. I don't know if she's in the TBS.
That's right. Okay.
Picture?
No, she wasn't. So this is the thing that killed me. I'm glad that it's all starting to come back. So I love these cheap plugs. TSK actually got one done on time. So go check out the fucking the Forbidden Door review that the boys dropped. Hell of a show. Only about an hour long. Go enjoy it. I said in this one, here's the reality. Neither Mercedes Moné nor Maya World were meant to be in this match. This was supposed to be like Toni Storm and I think Willow. Yeah, Willow.
And Saray was supposed to be in.
Yeah. So the winner of this could fuck off. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, as I pointed out, you're not buying tickets to Wembley for Mercedes Moné or even Maya World in that instance. But I digress. For what it was out fucking standing. It's going to help build Maya World. And as much as TK does really well when he plays it safe, this is one to pull the trigger on. She is so over, it wasn't even funny. You could have absolutely had a more impactful main event, or semi-main event, excuse me, when you go to Wembley. But TK told you the second this match was over, I know I fucked over the girl. I know you already love her, but don't trip. Here's Athena, and she's about to lose the Ring of Honor belt.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. The way they pitched it right to Renee and Athena, they're telling you she's going to win the belt. Which sucks, but at the same time, that just finally allows the opportunity for Athena to get moved up, even though I don't know where you're going to put her in this division. But hey, a fresh face could do something.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But I got the same vibes with Stephanie Vaquer when, you know, she had that great match with Mercedes, and a lot of us weren't really accustomed to Stephanie or familiar with her, but she had a banger match, banger performance, and we were all like, you know, she carried Mercedes.
Yes.
And then Tony didn't sign her, and then she goes to WWE, and look at her now, everything she's achieved already in WWE. I'm just like, Tony, you missed out.
So again, this is one where it's like keeping her in Ring of Honor for now, I guess, but do not make it a fucking habit, because if my world gets fucking loose, she goes away. And again, you saw it, Stephanie Vaquer. Look how popular she is still. Yeah. Her debut freshness is over with.
So
Maya World will have the same.
I know it's not quite the same because Maya is actually signed to AEW. Stephanie wasn't.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's signed.
She's signed, yeah.
I thought it was Ring of Honor, but all right.
Well, yeah, whatever. The umbrella is. But
the umbrella.
like Mo said, don't let her get loose. Push her. She has so much potential shown from just one or two matches. And she's young, yeah.
How young is this young lady?
She
23.
is...
Get the hell out of here.
My concern with Maya World is...
Go ahead.
First and foremost, a fantastic match. It was the best women's match of the weekend.
Yeah.
Without any question. I don't put Maya World now in Ring of Honor. Keep her on Dynamite.
Yeah, you'd be stupid to send her back down.
She is ready. And I would not be shocked. Obviously, the TBS title, obviously, we know what's happened now. Have it all in. Crown her at all in. You've got to build the division now around younger talent. And Athena, well, I don't know who she's going to lose her title to. Is it going to be Billy Starks now for the 5th time? If Billy Starks challenged her, even though they ballsed that up so many times on Billy Starks. But do not put her back in Ring of Honor.
No.
Keep her on Dynamite. And what's actually funny is that remember when Tegan Knox and what's her name, Miranda Laziz, they went to Collision. It could have been one of them two, but Maya World, fantastic.
Yeah, that's definitely the best women's match of the weekend. I will say again, though, Thecla's just in a league of her own in terms of a solo performance. The match wasn't better, but she was great. Starlight Kid was great too, but I think this Mercedes match just tipped it. But Thecla can do no wrong.
Dude, I literally said it in the fucking, the title of the show. Thecla is all that and some. That old saying, I'm all that in a bag of chips, that's Thecla. that you're talking about Thecla. You're not talking about yourself, okay? She is all that in a bag of chips, all right? Bag of crisps. She is it, bud. She is fucking it. And and I'm just so baffled at it. I am. Because here's the thing. And I know we had, and I'm going to give a comparison, and I'm going to get some shit for it, but I want the smoke. Rhea Ripley, okay? Tall, kind of aggressive, absolutely gorgeous, great wrestler, awesome personality, kills it on the microphone. Yeah. And at the same time, could scare you a bit, but still gives you a boner. Let's just be frank, okay? Be frank. Now, on the opposite side here, Thecla, shorter, just as fucking gorgeous, if not more so. will absolutely give you like a scary boner, but like you'd never be more scared and attracted to someone in your entire life.
Yeah, definitely.
Her microphone skills, her mic skills, I like the debate we started having in the TSK is she might be one of the best talkers in the business currently. Like, let's just fucking be for real. Let's just be fucking for real. You know what I mean? As far as like, as far as women, it's like, no, not as far as women. Period. Men and women. Like, she's near MJF level of fucking promo, and English is not her first language, as you can tell. But yet, it don't fucking matter. She is AEW's Rhea Ripley in a different form and a little more hardcore, but can, and if done right, will garner just as much love and attention. I don't know if you can ever make her a face. That's going to be the one thing I'm not sure of. I don't think she's ever going to be a face. Maybe she could be a tweener, but she is that bad girl that you just are like, yeah, I can be bad too. Maybe not that bad, but I'm trying. Boy, howdy, am I trying.
Definitely agree on her promo skills. Just
shit.
When she speaks, nothing feels fake.
No. Oh, God. And it's like, bro, we know this is a work. She's like, not to me.
No, I really fucking hate Stardom.
Oh, God, yeah. But that's the thing, though, too. See, that in itself, that's one, like, massive thumbs up I got to give to TK and AEW, because WWE would go one and done with something like this. Oh, hey, you know, TNA brought their hero, or as AEW was calling it, they brought their hero lost to WWE. That's the end of the story. No, she hates this company. So guess what? This Okada fucker, he's gonna come back with another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and then it's gonna be some massive star, maybe like a returning Tony Storm. Oh, she came from Stardom. I'm still a good friend. Something like of that sort. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be monumentally big in order for her to fucking finally lose this belt, which is perfect because you put her on a pedestal, which she has no reason to be knocked off of. She has none. There's no reason to change anything in the women's division for AEW. You're pushing it perfectly. This is going well. This is just going to be an opportunity to continue branching out to other companies and getting viewers from outside of the United States. This is only going to work in the positive. But she is literally the reason. Without Thekla, this women's division looks fucking almost as bland as the other one, if not as bland.
What was so good about Thekla and Starlight Kid? There was a good story that went into it because of how much she hates Stardom. I said to you a few weeks ago, she's 5'1", but with an aura of someone who's 6'3", 6'4". When she speaks, you listen to the promo because it indicates what's going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought her and Starlight Kid killed it. I thought it was a very good match. But this is the thing that we got now going into All In. She's going to be the babyface in the match over Mercedes, because Mercedes is not... She's not over.
No. Better flip that shit and reverse it, but I think it's going to be the other way around. I think they're going to want us to think Mercedes is the face. And she's going to be the fucking hero to save AEW's women's division. And fucking stay corrupted.
They'll want us to think
down
that,
with the
but
system.
You know what? This is how fans are of right now. We'll all sit there, we'll all go, yeah, Mercedes had an amazing match at Forbidden Door. But we don't want her as champion.
No!
I keep the belt tackler forever.
Yeah.
But again, and I mean this, it's like, and I know we've said it in the opposite side for WWE shows as well. You want it to really mean something when the title changes. The shock value, the where you can go from here kind of building shit. You want it to really mean something. You just, Mercedes Moné's back and the title, that's going to piss people off. Again, especially where you have Thekla. Thekla can cheat to win and we'd still love her. Why? Because she just can't do any wrong right now. Her promos are great. Everything about what she's doing is great. It's hitting on all cylinders. You shouldn't want to change this. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying they're not gonna. I'm not saying that Mercedes isn't for sure gonna win the fucking belt in Wembley. God, please God, no. Please God, no. Yeah. But if they're smart, she can be the bad girl. She doesn't have to play the face. She doesn't need to be a CM Punk type. No, she can be the bitch. Let her be it. Okay, and then Mercedes is your hero, right? Cool. Well, the hero gets fucked. Or play this beautiful story that has yet to go away from Mercedes. She can't win the big one. She can't win the big one. If you don't want it to be the bitch versus the hero, then she can't win the big one. There you go. I gave you 2 stories. 2.
This is the pros and cons to long-term booking. We always say, you need long-term booking because otherwise everything just goes all over the place. WWE. But like with Mercedes, they've probably planned it for a while. She's lost all her belts. She goes away for a while. She comes back, and she goes to Wembley and wins the big one. But in the meantime, Thekla's just risen and risen and risen. And now we're at that point where you've got to either pull the trigger on what you've planned all along or not. And you just need to think, do you really want to kill that momentum for the sake of a plan that you had 6 months ago? No.
You're on a hat trick. You're 2-on-1 with a keeper. Do you take the shot or do you pass it off? Do you take the opportunity that you set yourself up for, or do you say this audible looks really good? And it does. It looks way better than Plan B, than Plan A. I'm telling you. Keep this. I am gonna get heat for this one. The story of I guess the building of Kenny versus Will is kind of beneath the rise of Thekla. Because she's just so fucking good at what she's doing, and you're more worried about where she's going next, who she's going to take on next, who she could possibly lose the belt to, than you are that, because we know that's for sure. That's just going to happen. It's right. It's going to happen. Like, fuck the build. We know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This has all the attention. So, the audible's there. Take the easy one. And again, this one is that easy.
I think they've been a little smarter with Will and Kenny, because unless you really paid attention, you probably haven't noticed the subtleties of them teasing that match. You've just been like, hey, Ospreay's clearly winning this tournament and he's going to go on and face MJF in Wembley. But no. As last night proved, here comes Kenny Omega.
Yeah. They could do a shock.
Fully believe Kenny will win the world title next week, end up facing Ospreay in Wembley. But that match next week now gives us 2 big matches for All In, because when Kenny beats MJF and he gets the match with Ospreay for the title, where does that leave MJF? Against the person who's probably going to come back next week and cost him the title, Hangman.
Oh, I like your thinking there.
It didn't occur to me until MJF added that stipulation where if I win, you get frozen out of the world title picture forever, just like Hangman. Hangman's got to be sitting at home thinking, hold the fuck on. We're not letting that happen to another one.
Not another one. Like, Cody gone. But see, then again, that, I'm not going to lie, that did give me the fucking idea of there's always a chance. I hate to admit it to y'all, but there's always that point. There's always that other percentage, okay? Numbers are numbers. I hate to break it to you. They could always say Kenny couldn't do it. Kenny couldn't beat the devil. Now, Will Ospreay has to play the angel to the devil in hometown. And it'll make it a little bit bigger. I know, I don't think it will. I think it'll make it a bigger deal for Will. I think it'll make it a bigger deal for the way they're trying to push Will. But I don't think it'll make it a bigger match for Wembley. Again, I know call it fanboy, if you will. But the 3 of us can agree we would much rather see Kenny and Will than we would see MJF and Will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with either match, but I like the fact that Kenny and Will gives us the other option of MJF and Hangman. And remember, when Hangman shows up next week, you heard it here first.
That's right. Remember who told you?
Or are they gonna go MJF and Andrade because it's still story building between them two?
Not for Wembley.
Let's talk about it.
I'm not for Wembley.
So
How you know?
how you know?
Oh, how you know? I was gonna talk about this for the entire match and stuff. I love this match. This match was so fun and entertaining. It's so fun and entertaining, and then I love it because I'm hoping you guys can agree a little bit more with me on this one. And the guys were just kind of scratching their heads because they're not into the footy. They're not footy inclined like y'all. I swear to God, I know it was like hey, Willow's like the cool mom or whatever, and there's always been somebody's mom or whatever being cool, fucking driving them or whatever. And regardless, the fucking orange spots, the oranges, the orange slices or whatever. I was like, is this a gag at the fucking World Cup in the hydration breaks? Is this a gag for the hydration breaks? Because they're all fucking doing the thing. But then what made the oranges that much better is there's dudes bleeding everywhere. And so it's like Roddy's like, hey, motherfucker, and just squeezing citrus all in the guy's cut. And I'm like, you're a dick.
All the things we've seen in wrestling, thumbtacks, barbed wire, glass, mouse traps.
It's always the simple things that drive you the most nuts.
Because those are the things we can relate to. We don't relate to rolling around in barbed wire or fucking thumbtacks, but
is this
getting citrus in a cut, oh.
Yeah, but is this why we also hate the Lego spot so much more?
Oh, yeah. Fuck Lego.
Because you're like, fuck, dude, I've been there. I've been there, bud.
If I could praise one thing from that match, Kyle O'Reilly did something that I think every single one of us used to do with any sort of like Nintendo.
Oh, the Nintendo.
Whipping the shit out of people with that fucking car.
I did like the spot at the end though with Darby and Kevin Knight. I like that spot in the end.
The exploding spot, that was great.
Yes.
You know what though? Mentioning that Nintendo, the very nice touch that I loved was him blowing on the cartridge, because otherwise it doesn't work.
Otherwise, it don't work. Kids are like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Don't worry, but he's being a tech right now. Okay,
you don't know.
That is a tech move.
Kids these days do not know.
See this big fucking thing here? Jack. That's the game.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, craziness. But then the ultimate turn, where Andrade takes off the shirt and it says "fuck Don" and "fuck MJF." And it was great, and I love like MJF's reactions. What? He just like freaks out at the shirt and starts getting his ass kicked. But then it was great. That leads right to the fucking end, and it was awesome. Again, great fun match.
I love Shivani's reaction to the T-shirt. Well, we might have to blur that one out on Wednesday.
Whoever photoshopped a fuck WWE shirt on Andrade. Good job, because I've used it in the TSK episode. You're welcome.
One other spot.
Had to do it.
One other spot that I loved, and it's because I'm such a huge fan right now, was Leo Rush.
Oh my God. Oh, I beat the shit out of him and stuffed him in the bag like a dead body. Oh, I loved it. I love everything Leo's doing right now. Everything he's doing right now is just great. But it was like the way they sold it. Like Roddy's swinging that bag at first, and then all of a sudden, fucking Leo's in the bag. What you been swinging Leo around this whole time? Well, no, obviously, but still, it was fucking just great cinema.
We knew there was something big in the bag, because at one point they tried to slide it out of the ring, and it kept getting caught in the ropes, and he was just like fucking.
Mm-hmm. You're like, wait a minute.
But I loved his interaction with Andrade. It's fine. How you know? It's fine. How you know?
The best.
And then last night too, he carries his ROH belt in the bag and then fucking pulls it out and it's just completely black.
Completely black.
What the fuck
and I'm
is
like,
this?
that's sick. And then the reaction like, what the fuck?
He's a strange dude.
He's a strange dude, but
and he's killing his gimmick.
Loving this.
I would rather him be doing this than when Bobby Lashley was with him and Bobby Lashley was slapping his own ass.
Yeah.
So Leo Rush, fair play. You are killing it right now, my friend.
Yes, sir.
You have to fully commit to a gimmick like this to make it work. Very few can.
Very few.
He is.
It either works or it's fucking stupid. This works. What else?
I need to know. I need to know your guys' thoughts on the main.
Oh, Ospreay Swerve. Like you said, this was
Great match.
AEW's Okada Omega. We criticized all the false finishes earlier, but
Oh my god, that was the only thing that pissed me off.
It did kind of get a little bit too far, but my heart was still in my mouth. Like there was too many false finishes, but the drama was there.
Yeah.
So they could kind of get away with it, and it's still, even though there was so many false finishes, it still could have gone either way. And I was like, "Fuck, Swerve's gonna win." No wait, Will came back,
Yeah,
and then
they made you think like as much as you thought you knew, we could change it.
eventually I was just like, one of these guys has got to fucking die for this match to finish.
That's what it felt like.
And that's what the finish did feel like. Ospreay just comes in with the fucking double hidden blade. First one to the front, second one to the back. It's like, that's it, he's dead. And then the Tiger Driver.
Oh, Tiger Driver. Yep, love Tiger Driver.
I don't want to see Swerve for a couple of weeks because the amount of blood on his face, and I couldn't even see one of his eyes. Just sell that defeat, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah, give me another week of you off TV. He wasn't on TV this week, so yeah, at least one more week off. I fucking again this match 100% ruled. They hit everything and then some. Styles clash on the table. Both Will's bleeding everywhere, and then the spot to get Swerve to gig blew my fucking mind. So it's like this. He's got him in the swing like fucking. I was gonna call him Cesaro, like fucking Castagnoli, and he swings him into the steps. But Swerve, like I know this had to be Swerve's idea or something because he's a sick fuck. He hits the corner just perfectly. Where like any horror movie, you're dead. Your head is just fucking. You've just been impaled, Jack. And he fucking hits it and hits it hard. And obviously it's covered, but he goes down. It looks like it ripped his fucking eye out of his skull, and he comes up just Eddie Guerrero'd. You know what I mean? Just fucking crimson down. And I'm like, yo. Then the match picks up. Then they kind of have to fucking take a break because they're like, we're dying over here. So they're like chilling in a corner. Excalibur's more hyped than anybody in the fucking building. And then it just comes to a head, and it just was out goddamn standing just how much went down in this match, just how much truly came out in this one. This was just the best of the best going at it for the biggest for a cup. You know what I mean? It was two teams going to war for a cup. It's exactly there's no better way of saying it.
I loved the gloves off moment. It was just such a great visual. And then they just fucking ran at each other, and it was either going to be a house call or a hidden blade, and Will just got there first.
Yep.
Perfect
It's
spot.
always going to be a toss-up of which match was better with them, obviously on Sunday, or the one at Forbidden Door 2 years ago. It's always going to be a tight call. Because obviously every Kenny and Okada match, it's not the same always, and same with Swerve and Ospreay.
You're right, but just like Kenny and Okada, I think this one took that next step to being a little bit better than the first one. I think. I think. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the other one.
Whenever somebody says Okada Omega, I always think of Dominion.
Yep. Same.
Yes.
Same.
You know what? I gotta be nice.
Oh.
I wasn't that bothered by the tag match. Copen Cage and the Dogs was okay. I can't.
The match sucked. I don't care. No, it wasn't too bad. I
don't think they were terrible. It was just old Edge and old Christian. I've seen worse. But obviously the big moment was Jay White's massive return.
That part.
God.
I didn't really realize how long he's been gone. 400 something days. Well over a year he's been out.
Oh, over a year?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Didn't think Jay White was out for that long.
Because he mentioned it in his promo last night that it was 400 something days since he's been out.
He's a big dub to have back, Jay White. Looks great. Looks in very good shape.
So it was.
It was definitely after what's it called? Was it World's End? When he was in the
2nd of April last year he was out.
Oh, 2nd of April.
Was it a knee injury? Hand injury.
God, it's nearly longer than Bianca Belair was.
Yeah, maybe hands are more off. I don't know, a bigger concern than we thought in wrestling, because like I thought Jay had a different body part injured, but he's been out for over a year with a hand injury, same as Bianca Belair.
I could have sworn it was something different. I thought it was like a neck or something.
No, he had surgery on his hand.
I thought it was his knee.
Again, shows you what happens when you're just outside the loop. But let's be real here, dude. A hand in this sport is going to kind of mean something.
Yeah,
you know I mean?
especially
if it's your dominant hand. Well, yeah, you got to say guns up. But no, there's a lot in it. So, but 400 plus days he was out. He said it on Dynamite.
Yeah, April last year.
I'm glad he's back. Yeah, fuck, dude. I'm glad he's back, though. He's going to be massive. They're going to obviously kick it off with like him and David Finlay, which is going to be great. I just want to know how far we're going to go with Jay White, because we've been down a similar road with him before. We've gone nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've never really pulled the trigger on him.
Which I don't know why.
No. Massive in Japan. Fucking literal leader of a Bullet Club form.
Mm-hmm.
Formed his own Bullet Club in AEW, and you still haven't really done anything with him.
Nope. Or them.
But, you know what?
Come on, TK.
It feels like the Bang Bang Gang have a bigger aura now that they have Jay White back. And they recently obviously added Ace Austin as well. So they felt like a proper faction before, but now they feel like a big deal.
Yeah. I agree on that.
Big deal.
What else we glossed over?
We forgot about Park. We forgot about Park. I thought that was an okay.
Park and Amino was a good match.
I didn't expect much out of it, but then again, Shota Umino is not the super junior that he used to be. Now he's more of a bruising heavyweight. I don't know why Pac is wrestling in a singlet, though. That's the one question I have. Like, why do you continuously change your gear each and every fucking week?
Same as Triple H in 2003. Why are you wearing cycling shorts? I don't know.
That was because he had a groin injury, apparently. So that's why he had to wear cycling shorts.
So he has a whole fucking body injury to wear a singlet? Pac?
Good question.
Okay, maybe Punk's a better analogy. When he was in AEW, like he kept switching from trunks to tights.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, hamstrings. You know what I mean? Old legs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Forbidden Door was great. Those 3 last matches were just unbelievable. That was a pure hour and a half. That was a movie. Those last 3 matches.
Mm-hmm. Cinema, baby.
Cinema.
This is what TK can do.
Mm-hmm.
And now Redemption is just a couple weeks away, which we will predict at the Great Promo Bash. But now we have a wall, and it has more wankers on it than the overcrowded flat downstairs. It's time for the wanker wall.
Bunch of y'all wankers.
I'm the biggest wanker in this place, man. Hey, no. I'm the biggest wanker in this place, okay? Me, not you.
Unfortunately, I've got to kick it off with Dave Meltzer.
Oh, Uncle Dave.
Oh, what's he done this time?
Okay. Oh, hang on, my mind's gone blank. Somebody else go.
I did say yesterday that there's going to be a record. I want to give 2,000 points to a guy on Twitter called Twisted John. 2,000 points. Because he's a Liv stan, as everyone knows. They're the most dumbass fan base I think I've ever seen. Now, this cat brings up tweets from Kendall Gray when she was 13 years old.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And she called someone an FAG. So fag, we say fag and smoking in our country. But why you must have spent 2 hours of your day to search up tweets when a girl was 14 years old. If that was your precious Liv Morgan that did something like that, you'd be like, "Oh, I'll defend her." Oh, she was young and naive. And obviously, as you know, Kendall Gray did win the NXT Women's title. And
hell of a match as well.
Great match, absolutely a great match. And 1,000 as well to the IWC, because there are still fans whinging that Kalani Jordan should have been the one to dethrone Kendall Gray, which I disagree with, because I don't want Lola and Kalani again. But so yeah, that'll be 2,000 points for Twisted John and 1,000 for the IWC for being complete moronic idiots.
I hate these bottom feeders that specifically go dig down deep to find dirt from fucking years ago just for a tweet. Like, do you not have a life? Seriously? Who gives a fuck? What happened in... How old's Kendall now?
25.
Who gives a fuck what happened 12 years ago?
Damn, she's only 25?
We've all done dumb shit when we were teens.
Oh, God, yeah. Facebook memories. Nope.
I fumbled Sean Jones, for Christ's sakes. I dropped the ball. But we won't talk about that.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, anything else?
Or I gotta keep going.
It's still coming to me.
Okay.
It was about AEW, actually.
Oh, fantastic! All right, well then, yeah, get that one rolling. I really want to hear it. I'm going for the jugular Jey Uso, dude. That was just buns, as the kids like to say, absolute buns. Oba saved you, and just barely. Even the match itself was pretty lackluster. 250 points, Jack.
Ooh,
why? Because
damn.
America's birthday is in 2 days, and it'll be 250. So why not 250 for your bitch ass? Yeah, no, dude, please learn another move, man. Throw a punch. Hey, what a fucking concept. I know, right? Throw a punch. Throw an elbow. Do a fucking like a spinning heel kick or something. Just change. You need to add something. You cannot hit every fucking time with a fucking variated super kick. And by variated, I mean you're off balance. Come on, fam. You could do better than that. I know you can. Because your daddy could. And if your daddy could, so could you.
All right, I remember what Dave said, so I'm going to give him 40 points to make it a nice round 300. So he's talking about AEW, and he says, like, it's not as hot as it was when it peaked in 2021. That was, like, peak AEW. And he was like, it's not as hot as it was back then, but I firmly believe right now it's the best that it's ever been.
But you just said that 2021 was when it's at its peak.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain hurts.
In the same sentence, it's not as good as it was 5 years ago, but right now it's the best it's ever been. Huh?
That line literally makes no sense.
Okay, hold on. I understand it. Fuck. You could have worded that way differently. Like, there's a way to reword that, bud. There's a way to reword that, and you fucked it.
How can we fix it? Like, 2021 was peak, like fucking all out when you had Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, and then
here, I got it. Here, I got it right now.
Punk's first match.
Outside of 2021, this is the best AEW's been.
Yeah.
It doesn't dilute what's going on. It fucking praises what's happening now.
Yeah. Jesus
Christ. I know how to talk better than Dave Meltzer. They can give me your job. We
had a shaky 18 months or so, maybe 2 years. But AEW, they've found themselves right now, and I think right now they deserved the attention and the viewership that they had in 2021.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Please and thank you.
So there you go. 60 points for Dave Meltzer. Because you had a brain fart.
Jackass.
One other note. 500 points to Liv Morgan, because these promos, man, they're just getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was some nerd from the IWC said this. Liv Morgan is great on the mic, and insults like these create an even bigger demon, so thanks for this.
Damn.
God, the fan base pissed me off. They're fucking terrible.
Yeah, I cannot stomach her fucking promos, especially with the greatest women's champion of all time. Stupid fucking catchphrase. You haven't fucking defended it.
Makes Lacey Evans sound like Roddy Piper.
Oh, God.
It's like
I like it.
It's like somebody saying I'm the greatest driver of all time and they've never fucking sat behind a wheel.
That part.
You haven't even turned the key. Fuck you talking about?
Right?
Exactly.
Do you know how to turn it on? No? Okay. I figured.
But I can drive. We'll do it then.
Sure.
It's like you want to go to a restaurant and want to order a steak, but you only get the side orders. Your steak doesn't arrive. Now, I'm going to be very harsh, but
Ooh.
I'm only going to give 5 to TK because the lengths of the pay-per-views. Now, this is on a Sunday.
That's the other thing, yeah.
On a Sunday, so I'm going to give him 5 because I can't lie. Forbidden Door, I thought was a very, very good show.
Yeah.
Agreed.
All right.
It looks like he's already kind of learning from it because it looks like Redemption. It might be on a Sunday as well, but it's going to start at 4.
Yes.
Yeah, again,
My God.
like Forbidden Door didn't feel too long, but you know it was split up into segments, so it may have been longer. But we got a couple minutes left. 300 points to Saudi Arabia
Yes.
because it's the crowd. Every fucking time there's a Saudi pay-per-view, there's constantly dudes standing up, walking around, not giving a shit. And like the amount of times that the camera cut to a wide angle at Night of Champions and there was just random guys not even going anywhere, just stood in the middle of the crowd. And half the time they didn't even have they had their backs to the ring. One in particular, there was a guy stood with his back to the ring right at the front, in the front row, for the finish to Tiffany and Jade. Like 1, 2, and he's got his back to the fucking ring. So not only is he not giving a shit, not paying attention, but he's blocking the view for the guys in front of him.
Mm-hmm. Love it. Aren't you not allowed to do that when you're in the front row? Oh, wait, it's Saudi.
The amount of
I feel
times,
sorry for
the amount of times I mentally during that show just went, fucking sit down. I get if you're going for a piss or merch stands, food, going for a drink or whatever, but just constantly people just casually walking around not giving a shit. There's no way they were in a rush to go for a piss or to get whatever snacks they get over there.
Yeah. This is a fucking show in the background of their lives.
Yeah.
It's like, why do we keep doing these shows? That's my question then. If that's how they act, why do we do these shows? You've got maybe a couple thousand people that care, and then the rest don't.
Yeah, they're just there because they're rich.
Mm-hmm. Because they can be there.
This could be a very difficult WrestleMania next year.
Oh, boy,
fucking hell, yes it will be.
All right.
Before we go,
Clock's about to run out. Any last ones?
100 points to Netflix because they censored the blood on.
Yeah,
Braun
you
Breaker
fucking
on
bunch of
Why?
pansies.
You got people getting killed on Netflix in documentaries, and you cover a Braun Breaker with blood.
Murder.
Dumbasses.
Netflix is notorious for true crime documentaries, but you can't see a wrestler bleed a little bit in a match.
It's fucking embarrassing.
But ESPN will say, I allow it. Y'all got outplayed, man.
Oh, man. We all thought
nuts.
Netflix was going to be the turning point, but fuck me.
No, yeah, it's a turning point, all right. A turning point backwards.
And again, the amount of fucking outbreaks on a PLE is ridiculous.
Seriously.
But
I'm straight.
those are this week's wankers. Go to the wall. Tell them they're a doo-doo head.
Works out perfectly. Doo-doo head, poo-poo fingers, all kinds of fun childish names.
Oh,
Just
speaking
go
of
ahead and
poo-poo
start
fingers, I watched the
putting
new Jackass last night.
that. Perfect, good job. Oh, God.
I haven't seen it yet.
Fortunately, we're not watching Jackass. But Also, not everyone is a wanker, and we don't need a time limit for the positive side. So it's time to put some points on the bruv board. Bruv.
Bruv.
All right, 200 points apiece. Swerve and Will Ospreay for that main event.
I'm gonna add these on a side note because I think we're gonna have a lot to do.
I believe it. Do that. Match. I'm on the 250 today, bud. 250 for Thekla, dude. Just being the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Man, I can't believe I'm doing this. Mercedes Mone.
Yeah.
300 points. Maya World, I'm going to give 500 too, because that was a fucking stupendous match for her in particular. But yeah, Mercedes, as much shit as we gave you, you showed up.
She was
What matters,
fantastic.
man. What matters.
I want to give 100 points to Seth Rollins because I loved his promo on Raw. Absolute excellent promo for Rollins.
I felt a little bit deflated by it, but I guess they were going for intense.
Sure.
I am looking forward to the match, that's for sure.
It'll be Sam.
Let's have a think.
I'm going to give Kenny Omega 20 points just for name dropping Cody.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, what?
Of course, they're gonna let them get away with it. It's no big deal for them. They're like, fuck it.
Oh, you know what? 50 points to Brock because he actually cut his own promo.
Nice.
I know that's very rare for
and
Lesnar.
he even addressed the fact that I don't cut a good promo. That's why I've got Paul Heyman. And then afterwards, he's walking away from the ring, and Heyman goes, "That was a good promo." And Brock just goes, "Thank you, sir."
Good job. I love it. Oh, goodness me.
We give 200 points each to Kendall Gray, Lola Vice, Zarya, and Tatum Paxley. They killed it. Every match, they were fucking magnificent.
Magnificent.
Do an extra 50 for Tatum for the cosplay.
Oh, yeah. Good lord.
Knock it off, but don't.
Especially the eyes. Those contacts were not. They were just cool. Not even creepy. They were just cool.
Oh. No, it worked. When it works, bud, it works. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think, really. It has been a relatively quiet week.
1,000. Oh, go on. You do the small one first.
50 for TK. Another great pay-per-view. Just keep up the momentum going into All In. Just keep it up.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This product needs to stay hot all the way through it.
1,000 points to Sami Zayn.
Yes. There you go.
Finally won the big one, and I don't care about the negativity a lot of people have given him recently. We haven't had a true underdog victory story like this in years.
Probably since Brian.
A while.
Yeah, probably since Brian.
While.
They tried with Jey Uso, but
Failed epically.
Daniel Bryan probably was the last big underdog to win the big one. And Sammy, Sammy's been there 13 years officially in WWE.
He was in Black and Gold in 2013, so yes.
Yeah, so he's waited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's waited.
Let me have a think. I'm going to give 50 to Kyle O'Reilly, really, because Kyle obviously recreating what we used to do as kids, and if there was a game that needed to have a bit of Kyle knew, so I'll give 50 to Kyle O'Reilly.
It was
I'll get it.
My guy.
Was it Tony or Excalibur that went the original Nintendo when he pulled it out the bag?
I think it was
Tony.
And I felt that. I felt that, and I felt my age. I was like, oh, yes, it is the original, and I had it. I was 3.
That, and I think they busted out a Super Nintendo as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck.
NES and a SNES.
Oh, I love it. It was great, but we're going to stay on that match. I got to give Willow 100 points. Thanks for being a good teammate with the orange slices. That shit was awesome. Hell of a spot, by the way. Just a hell of a spot.
We miss you, Willow.
Yeah, strange video package for her last night, too, but...
I'm going to have to go back to the Bell board, sorry. 1,000 points to Vince Russo.
Oh, yeah!
Shitstain actually said that they said Sami Zayn being WWE champion is the equivalency of when David Arquette won the WCW title. I'm thinking, well, you're the douchebag that booked him to win the WCW title, you fucking clown.
I'm glad you reminded me of that, actually, because I have a quote from Mike Larkin, a voice quote on this.
Mike knows.
Yeah, so Vince Russo blasted Sami Zayn's WWE title win as a participation trophy move.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
I was like, dude, you made fucking Jeff Jarrett world champion when he was still mid.
Hella mid.
And this is what Mr. Larkin had to say about this little nugget from Vince Russo. Hold on, Mike, you gotta let me turn the volume up first.
My thing too is
there's
there's
Mr.
such a
Larkin.
detachment from what
Can't hear jackass thing, but you got to put it on the mic side.
Oh, yeah.
No, for where your mic is.
Yeah.
Well, my thing too is there's such a detachment from what he thinks and all these old timers think. Because number one, with Jim Cornette, it's not the 80s, and 90s is not for what Vince Russo of the Attitude Era. I'm happy that people at Juggalo Championship Wrestling are getting work and there's a platform for them too. And I mean, there's some comedic, it's so bad, like what they're doing there with cocaine, and he has a groupie called Hocane. It's one of those things too where it's like a lot of people will be attracted to that because they miss the Attitude Era, but a lot of people will be detached from it because it represents the Attitude Era, which was a mere 20 plus years ago, and wrestling has evolved and things evolve, adapt, and grow, that it's just like, okay, you're trying to hold on to something that is a part of wrestling history, but we've moved forward from that time period and era. Perspective change, ideologies change, and people like that can't handle it, or they're just ignorant to that.
Damn. There's a reason why he's the podcast machine, but I tell you what.
Right. All right, any more to finish off the Broth board besides obviously the weekly ones we dish out? Oba Femi, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Blake Monroe, Danhausen, Saya. Okay.
I want to give 100
Where's
points to
Iverson?
Lyra Valkyria. I liked her promo on Raw. I liked the presentation of it. So give 100 to lovely Lyra, and I'll make Corey happy as well.
It's intriguing. Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Just make sure it works.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
100 points to Athena. Just for her promo after Mercedes and Maya World's match. That was enough to sell me on another match between her and Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I will finally get it.
There is.
How much you give TK? 50 to TK. I'm going to add 200 to TK for the Death's Door cage.
Yep.
Yes, I'm with that.
Again, simplistic. Simplistic as shit, and simplicity works.
And I love how Justin Roberts introduced it, because all along, all we were told was, hey, it's a steel cage match.
You know, it's
we could see it's a different shape, and we just thought, oh, cool, they got a round cage. But it drops down, Justin's doing the introduction, and he goes, this is Death's Door.
And I'm like, fucking ain't right, it is.
I like the name of it though, Death Star. I thought that name was quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out.
I'm trying to really...
Chelsea Green, I need to give her points on for SmackDown when she ran in with the kendo stick and just smacked the shit out of B-Fab.
And then dropped it when she went
And then
over the ring with
dropped
Jade.
I love it.
I'm so glad they finally turned her babyface. 100 points to Nikki Blackheart. As you know, she made her NXT full-time debut on Tuesday.
Good for her.
Sadly going after my girl Tatum, but I like the
Yeah.
presentation of Nikki, except she nearly broke her legs when she did the torture rack, but I like she hopefully will be the female Lex Luger.
Yeah.
NXT.
I saw the stumble on that torture rack. I'm like, oh, that did not look good.
She has muscles everywhere, so I'm sure she's fine.
Any last ones?
50 to Renee, because obviously we love Renee Paquette, so we need to give her customary points now every week, because Renee, she's a hard-working gal.
Alright, yeah, let's make that a thing. Weekly points for Renee.
And finally, for me, 50 to Zaya Brookside, who became the Knockouts champion. And actually, add 100 to TNA as well, because Slammiversary was a slam dunk show.
Damn.
TNA was a slam dunk show on Sunday.
It had to be, because they had a pretty bad week before.
Whoever booked the show, fair play.
Hey, no disrespect. Who is Nikki Blackheart? I don't even know who she is. And
You've
I'm
never
trying to
seen
know
Nikki
now.
Blackheart, fam. She
Have I
is.
not?
She is a beast.
The name sounds incredibly familiar.
She was on the independent scene. She's only wrestled for 2 years, and now she's signed with WWE. So
Fucking smoke show.
she is. I think
I got a
that's-
problem, y'all. I got a problem.
Oh,
And it's muscle mommies. All right. Let's get for a good day. I'm a weak man. Or am I? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I know what I like. That's my cup of tea.
I think that's it from me this week.
Yeah.
I get
Can't think of anybody else I was going to give points to. Danhausen gets the points anyway, but he was going to get some for Curse and Live if he didn't get weekly points, so...
good shit. Good enough.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
curse us
good.
about-
Those are the boards. Those are the boards. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what cheap plugs are coming your way from the TSK.
Love it. So the TSK did not hesitate. They did not hesitate. We missed Double or Nothing. We weren't missing Forbidden Door. We jumped on it, and it's already out. It's not, again, no hesitation city. We went at it. Minimal edits. I really like doing the edits. I think they're funny when I have my little clips or whatever on the end thing. But it is what it is. I wanted to make sure that you guys got the review out. It's us telling the story. That is the most important, not the fun stuff in the middle of it. So, TSK's review to Forbidden Door is out now on the TSK channel, TSK All MF and Day on the YouTubes. The Footy Pod is ready to ramp up. Is it ready to ramp up? There's a lot of things coming. I can't believe I made a couple of these episodes, but they're finally going to drop. One of them is going to be a route for the U.S. to the World Cup final. Don't laugh at me. I already see you laughing. Don't laugh at me. And then another one is actually going to be away from Mexico to make it all the way to the final for a World Cup, because they look goddamn unbeatable right now. They just really do look unbeatable, and playing in an altitude in which they're comfortable in is a disadvantage for everyone else. So I feel bad for anyone having to go to Mexico City and play against Mexico during this World Cup time. But don't worry, I got a little coverage for that happening. There have been some signings for my club and for Cypher's club and for Spurs and for nobody else in the Prem. But that's all right. We're going to be talking all kinds of transfer stuff from the American side and the English side. Almost 200 million pounds spent in a day. One man can only dream, and it's actually happening, and there's more to come. Savinho is going to probably be like 70, 50, 60, 70 million, and then the rumors of Balogun coming to London, the former Arsenal man, God only knows.
His expressions then.
I love the expression. So I'll give him his moment because he needs his time too. It's time to hear what Beer's got going down all around the towns.
Ooh.
First of all, I hate Tottenham for signing 2 players I wanted us to sign, and I hope they get relegated.
Oh,
I am aiming to get Forbidden Door myself done. I'm thinking about covering Slammiversary as well because I did enjoy
do it.
Slammiversary. Great American Bash, I'm not too sure just yet. I have been concentrating a lot on Metal Forge. I'm aiming to try and get the music on SoundCloud. Obviously, I'm getting help from Abalove Cap to help me out with that. I am going to get a YouTube channel set up for Metal Forge as well. So, like I said, Destination Unknown is one of the themes for the Great Promo Bash. So I'm very grateful for that. So my channel is JMB434. I was going to do United Transfer News, but I probably get cancelled because of my language. So
no, you. Hey, if Expressions hasn't been canceled yet, you'll be alright.
touche on that one. So if you are looking to subscribe to me, subscribe to Metal Forge as soon as I get the channel up, and my channel is at JMB434. I'm not. I'm a good person. I do not charge. I'm not TKO who charges everything.
Everything. Charge for everything.
Oh,
and
Cap.
time under the sun.
Yeah.
We may have to go back to the bell end because I think there's a note here that the sound text from Michael Cole's microphone was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was like a
Yeah.
10-year-old. It was like this mic I have.
I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
about my
pretty fucking
notes.
bad. It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on with Michael Cole's mic. WWE sound text, you get 100 points.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, no, but definitely don't know.
But all right, yeah. So now we're done adding points. Beers handled his business, and we appreciate y'all for joining us here on the socials. Make sure you follow us so you know what's all going down. Follow us on the evil Twitter machine, Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, JM Beer 434, and the Max Footy Pod.
Yeah, get it.
And check out our website at maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. Do not forget to hit the sub and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all social media platforms. We welcome new faces all the time. Join in the debate about our loving world of professional wrestling.
Come on with it.
Yeah. Speaking of new faces, I will give another shout out to umm.wrestling on Instagram for all those bracelets. Go check them out if you haven't done already. And speaking of music, there is new Captain's Revenge music on the way, of course, as I announced several weeks ago. The live album is on its way this month, but you can get a little preview because Friday night at midnight, the live version of The Traitor will drop exclusively for you.
Let's go.
So that's it for now. Join us next week because we don't know what's going to happen because they threw all the eggs in one basket this week. We had pay-per-views left, right, and center. I don't know why somebody couldn't have waited a week so we can split them up a little bit, but no, we got AEW, TNA, WWE. They all hit us at once this weekend, so it might be a nice quiet week next week. We'll see what happens. Until then, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang.
Come on, you Spurs.
Should have gone to Avon Donna. Should have got you something cheaper. Fuck Tottenham. Fuck Clark Connors.
Fuck Don Callis.